Good evening, SBC. Good evening, SBCC. Good evening, BSL. And good evening to everyone else within the sounds of my voice. North, south, east, west, and all points in between. You've tuned in to the January 6th, 2026 edition of SBC Tuesday Talk. And I am your host, van driver, teacher, facilitator, administrator, coordinator, and most importantly, head chef, Mr. Mike Walker. Glad to have you with us. Glad you could join us. Glad you could tune in on this very first edition of SBC Tuesday Talk in the new year. And of course, like to wish you all a happy new year, happy 2026. Wow, 26 years into the 21st century. That's something, ain't it? Thank y'all for being here. We thank the Lord for another year, and thank you for an opportunity for us to fellowship and gather around like we usually do. And I don't know about I hope we missed each other, but we got a loaded show tonight though. Just glad for y'all to be here. If you had a bad day, you made it through this day, and we just pray that tomorrow be a better day. Okay, so thank y'all so much for being here. Well, let's do the first salutations. I don't know who's the first one, but we're gonna see who's gonna be the first one, y'all. Let's see who is the first one. I ain't surprised. Marcus Wilbanks, happy first Tuesday. Talk, yes, the first one. Thank you, my brother. Darlene Duffy Collins from the Lone Star State. Great to have you here. Latoya Randolph. Good to have you here, my sister. Sheikah Doja, great to have you here. Great to have you here. Pastor Balders from the Palmetto State. Good to have you here, sir. Minister Stanley, good to have you here from Kansas City, Mo. Oh gosh. Well, here we go. Okay, Yvonne Chapman from Chicago. Great to have you here. We're going to get into that. Just sit back and be patient, okay? We're going to get into that. Yvonne Rice from the Commonwealth of Virginia. Good to have you here. From the Golden State, Josette. Great to have you here. Christine Moore from the City of Brotherly Love. Good to have you here, ma'am. Cynthia Dawn from Bessemer. Great to have you here, ma'am. Happy New Year from Sister Madison, Missionary Madison from South Carolina. Rochelle Jones, good to have you here. Good to have you, Tanya. Great to have you here. Angel, good to have you here. Wow, we got loaded. Okay, that's good right there. Well, you know what? We're going to get started. There's no need of lollygagging and pussyfooting around. We got a lot of stuff to cover tonight, though. So, I didn't get a chance to get this on the last show, but guess what? It'll be the first topic for today. So just sit back and let me find it. Take a listen.
I'm sick of this sexy Christian era. Why we got to get on flyers with tight dresses and our shirt open and baby oil on our face? Why we got to be looking seductive to get an engagement? The devil is a lie. Come out from among them and holy. How you a prophet and you taking a flyer with your butt out? So So, so the world is confused because you're trying to deliver Jesus in a seductive way. And so now the only people that you're about to attract are lustful people because that's what you presented. And then you get mad when you start the conference that there ain't no God there because you didn't represent or present God.
Mm. Well, sexy church or church sexy? Ah, what y'all say about that? Dressing sexy at church. What's y'all opinion on that? You know, has modesty gone out the window in today's church environment? What say you? How do you feel about it? Oh, somebody got something to say. Let's see. Uh-oh. Erica says, no lies detected. I am over it. Okay. Anyone else? Modesty been gone. Okay. Okay. Now, it's something to think about, though, because you're already struggling with things at church, or at least outside of church, though. And lust can definitely mess you up, though. Uh, he is right about that. Okay. As long as the women's skin isn't showing, okay, that's pretty good right there. Okay. Okay. Let me play this other video that I had with it. So y'all sit back and listen to, make sure I get the right ones. Listen to this one.
I'm trying to figure out, when did church get so sexy? Have you seen these new mega churches? It's real sexy in there. God don't ever be like that sexy. Is it me or church is getting sexier? Like, am I tripping? Church is getting sexy, y'all. It's live streaming. You kind of almost want to go to the church like it's the club. You like, you going to church today? The mo's gonna be there for Jesus. Yeah, the mo's there for the Lord. That's how I know church get too sexy. When you gotta be like, look, everybody, you counting she-ins as they go past the offering plate. Like, that's 7 she-in. It's a Fashion Nova. It is what it is, man. But church is getting way too sexy. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm like, but why though? Like, I just want to know why it's so sexy though. Like, they got club, like, go to a mega church. Look at a mega church. It literally has cameramen there. It's streaming. There's a producer there. Why is it so sexy? Church ain't supposed to be sexy like that. I'm just saying.
Interesting. Interesting right there. Interesting. Let me see what the family got to say. Tanya says, time and a place, but the church ain't the place. I heard that. Latoya says, modesty is gone. Erica, we don't have to be legalistic, but we need to have more reverence. Okay, I agree with that. Joe says, I don't like it at all. I had a lady at a Baptist church tell me higher heels closer to God. In Oakland, California, they dress like pumps sometimes. Sacramento too, in a couple of places. Once I see and experience it, I don't go back to that church. Angela says both men and women should be more mindful of their attire behind the sacred desk when coming forth with the gospel of Jesus Christ. Well, that's a truthful mouthful. It has lost its good taste of professionalism. Yvonne, I understand come as you are, but there should be limits. In the Old Testament, the priests could only enter into his tabernacle in a certain way. We are called to be a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, and holy nation, according to 1 Peter 2 and 9. The dress ad really adds to the subject. Mm. Mm. What dress are we talking about, Reggie? What dress? Let me know, please. Uh, oops, pimps then dress like pumps out there. Ooh, okay. Uh, what's sad is that these folks wouldn't go to court like that, like they go to church. Oh wow, and I agree with you. I definitely agree with you right there, Erica. You know, we would definitely show more reverence to man's law than God's house, though. Mm. People are there for their own agenda, looking for a man or woman, but not Jesus. Ah, oops, pimps. Men dress like pimps sometimes. Let's see. Reggie, you know it's been all over the internet. Jamal dress. Well, you know what? Let's put a pin right there. You know what? In fairness, I didn't hear anything. Well, I've been hearing about it, but I just avoided it. You know, if when you consider the source, much ado about nothing till I just sat there and looked at some commentary. And you know what? And Reggie, I'm glad you brought that up. I was just messing with you. I knew what you were talking about. But y'all know about the dress, about uh Jamal, Pastor Jamal, his wife, Jamal Bryant, and well, here's a picture of it right here. Here's a picture of it. We're gonna do it this way. And y'all tell me what y'all think. We're gonna do it this way. What y'all think about that though? That's the picture. Now, she is covered. It's just that it's flesh colored material. It's for let me get rigid out. It's flesh colored material. It gives the illusion rather, that she's wearing nothing underneath. And uh Pastor Brian says that he bought it for her. Of course, there's been a lot of pushback behind it though. What y'all say about that? What do y'all say about that? How do y'all feel about this dress right here? Let me see what y'all got to say. Okay. If there is no discretion in the pulpit, there won't be any discretion in the pew. You can look nice in a modest wear. Okay. God ain't pleased. Yes, I know what he's talking about. I know. I know. And see, messed up trying to be I didn't want, I was trying to avoid it though, but yeah, it's so true, and I've done it before too. I am so over the dress. That darn dress is doing what it's supposed to do. Get them publicity. They are officially relevant. Okay. Kitty, good to have you here. I think it's an appropriate dress for any woman to wear because of the flesh colored lining. One question: would she wear it to meet Jesus? Unless she suddenly died, I doubt it. To be honest with you. One in the whole who, yeah, I know she did. She didn't wear it to church. And I think that was a lot of misunderstand. I mean, I'm not taking up. I'm just, I like to be fair in reporting this stuff. She wore it at a gala. It was a gala they attended. I think it was for the HBCU HBCU gala. That's what she wore at a gala. She did not wear that at a church service. Just telling you the news. You know, this dress gives the impression that you are naked, not for a first lady. Okay, and good to have you here. And Lou, good to have you here. Totally didn't fit the occasion. Preach Tanya. Uh-huh. This is inappropriate for a church. Okay. And his response, like everything else he does, was inappropriate as well. Really? Wait a minute. I didn't know that. Oh man, she led a prayer with wearing that dress. Are you serious? I didn't know that. Oh man. Well, that show how much I was paying attention to that. I just gave it my attention today, but I didn't know that though. Well, dang. They got what they wanted, attention. Yeah. Why would he think this dress? Because that is Jamal Bryant. Okay. That's him. Look at the things he's done in the past. Okay. If you follow him all these years, nothing should surprise you. And that's all I got to say. It's inappropriate as a first lady. Indeed. Angel. Mm-mm. Inappropriate dress attire for any woman to wear, unless you're another type of woman. What Bishop Patrick Wooten called, I'm not going to repeat it. Especially since the lines of the dress is intentionally highlighting different areas of the body. It was a PR stunt. Well, okay. It doesn't matter if it's at a gala, it's not appropriate, period. They are right. I believe this was for attention. Satan can, well, he was an angel. So, but I hope you ain't calling the woman Satan, though. But hey, that's something to think about. She's standing up there praying with that on. She praying with that on. Just think about that for a second. Wow. That's wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oof. Yeah, okay. What we got here? Just said, okay, the dress did what it's supposed to do, attract attention and to get them more likes. But I would think some men would see that in the next church service. You can't unsee it. It's still a no anywhere she goes, being a first lady. Say it louder, Angela. Say it louder for the people in the back. Uh-huh. Thank you, Mike. It's who. Again, to know him is to know that this is on par to the things he does. Thank you, Lou. You absolutely right. To know him, like, where's the surprise? It's like somebody telling you where water is wet. I mean, okay, where's the surprise in that? Shaking my head. I'm sure she let you think. You think? Okay. Ain't that a mess? Okay. I hope I'm back on track. Okay. But y'all let me know if y'all can see me. I think I disappeared. But let me read what Reggie got to say. First of all, if she is representing God, then her husband, then the church, not a good look for any. Okay. Hey, L, good to have you here. Okay. Well, all I got to say is this. I was listening to a local. Well, I know I'll talk about that in the after part, but I'm going to just say about this dress and overall about the topic. You got some people, of course, don't like it. I think it was a bit for a first lady. I personally think that was inappropriate. I think that was inappropriate, period. And I'm not and those who know me know I'm not an old fuddy duddy, but I also have limits. And you got some people defend, you know, hey, I don't bother, I don't waste time arguing though. I just say what Pastor Reginald said. If she's representing the church, representing God, the church, her husband, that's not a good look. That's not a good look. That's not a good look. Luke, he said he bought the dress. So yeah, he did. He did say that. And let me get to Trina. Good to have you here. Happy New Year to you. Thank you for answering it. Thank you. L says, I didn't see the video, but I could tell you somebody that the dress was inappropriate for her to wear. If she wearing it private, absolutely. I agree with you. I agree. Andrea, great to have you here. The event was irrelevant. The bottom line is if you have to question the outfit, excuse me, there's a problem, first lady or last lady. I agree with you. I agree with you wholeheartedly. Uh, oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. United Negro. Okay. It was the United Negro College Fund. Okay. Thank you, Erica. Thank you. You could have wrote it here. You know, I don't mind putting it up. You know, I don't mind being corrected. Because I don't know everything. Jamal, it seemed like it. Again, Angel. Anything that causes people to turn from church and Christ is not good if you're ministering to the people for salvation. Okay, and Happy New Year to you. In the world of the church, you have to choose. You can't serve both. We are not supposed to be of this world. Yes. There it go right there. Wearing the controversial flesh tone and black lace at the 20, the United Negro College Fund Atlanta Mayor's mask ball. Well, she didn't have much of a mask, did she? I wonder what dress she would wear to get into the gates of heaven. And I don't believe he personally bought that dress for her. She probably used his credit card. So technically he bought it, but I don't believe he went in no store and picked that out for her. I like the dress. I wouldn't wear it around. I would not wear it hopefully in my hood. Oh. Now, Trina. Oh, Trina. What we gonna do with you? Okay. All I got to say is, and let me put the original on here, is that we got to do better. And I realize some women can't help what they born with. And I leave it at that part right there, you know. But there's still a modest way you can dress the church. And men, the same thing goes for men. You know, it doesn't take much to be modest, okay? We got to stay focused on the word and worshiping God, okay? Okay. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? That was fun, wasn't it? Well, up next, we got a good one right here. We're gonna talk about I'm just gonna cut to the chase on this one. To go back to what Evern said, was a hobosexual. Oh yeah. Here we go. We finna get to it though. You know what? I usually know what. Let me do this first. And let me do this first. Let's do it this way. Yeah, let's do it that way. That'd be the better way to do it. And let me go and make it bigger. Let me see. I never tried that before. Okay. No way. Yeah, let's do it that way. I never tried it that way before. I like that. So y'all can still see me. Okay, it's hobosexual season. Y'all know, some of y'all know what it is, some of y'all may not. So guess what? We're gonna gonna go over what is a hobosexual. So let's go. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm in the way. Let me get myself out of there. The term hobosexual is a colloquial and non-clinical term primarily used in dating and social media context to describe a person who enters into romantic, I say, and or sexual relationships with the primary goal of securing a place to live, food, money, or other resources, rather than out of genuine affection. The term combines hobo, a homeless person, with sexual, referring to the relationship aspect. This behavior is generally considered a form of manipulation or exploitation. Where one partner takes advantage of the other's generosity or desire for a committed relationship for personal gain. Mm. Well, sir, and I got to put this up here. It's cuffing season. Absolutely. It's cuffing season. Now let's play a video. Let's listen to a nice video and see what they got to say about this.
There are different types of hobosexuals. The first type of hobosexual is one who's a crisis survivor, someone going through something where there's an emergency. They are into a relationship in a crisis and they'll leave a relationship in a crisis. But there are other types of hobosexuals as well. You know, the convenient conqueror. That's the type of person that's literally their intention. They go from one relationship to the next. Now, unlike the crisis survivor, they give the appearance that they got life together. They give the appearance that everything is exactly the way it should be. They may even move you in just so that you can help pay the bills, just so that they can drive your car. This type of person, in terms of when we talk about building a relationship or strengthening a relationship, this type of individual that once their financial needs or housing needs are met, even if you moved in with them, that relationship begins to go awry and now they're ready for you to get out. And then there is what I like to call the eternal drifter. Someone who comes across as being spiritual, someone who comes across as being romantic, someone who comes across as being a person who wants to build a strong, meaningful relationship with you. The drifter is a person who will come in and out of a relationship, and you don't even realize that the relationship is over because they have drifted away.
Well, how about them apples? Let's see what the family got to say about this. Okay, dokie. Okay. Okay, Erica says, I think it's manipulation and exploitation. They aren't mutually exclusive. This is just sad. Oh, yeah, Joe, you make a good point. It's almost tax season. The hobosexuals, and I know that's what you meant to put, the hobosexuals are lurking. There are Christian hobosexuals too. It's sad out here now. You ain't like, but you're right though. It's tax. You absolutely right. I forgot all about that right there. So yeah, but it go hand in hand. I should have known better. I love that song playing in the background of the video. It's a beautiful medley and it doesn't. Oh, well, okay. Okay. I actually didn't even pay attention though, but okay. What's the difference between Well, you know what? I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna answer this. This is my opinion. A hobosexual is using what manipulation and exploitation. And they're pretending they might actually like you, but they're more pretending that you have their heart. Whereas a prostitute, you know what it is a business transaction. You know, I do this, you give me some change, and that's all to next time. That's the way I look at it. You know, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, D. I mean, not D, Joe. I know what you're saying. That was a mouthful. I'm speechless. Yeah, hey, D. Okay. Ooh, wait a minute. Hold your house keys close to your chest. Exactly. You better say that. Where that definition leaves me out. I love to love and like partnership, but I think I have accommodated a hobo. You know what? Hey, at least you admit it, and hopefully you learned your lesson. I believe you have. I believe you have. And it's no shame. You know, I almost I hate to say this, and hobosexuals aren't contrary to popular belief, isn't just limited to the male gender. You got lady hobosexuals out there. It was one that was trying to move in with me many moons ago. You know, was ready to jump the broom and everything. So hey, they see that you got a place to live. And I was telling one of my good friends this last night. If you have your own place, be it an apartment or if you're renting an apartment or you're a homeowner, then you're in a powerful position. You're a valuable person because then the hobo would see that, hey, that this person got a place for me to live, though. They think. Now. If you got some sense now, you ain't gonna, fall for it. Wait, hold up. I need to check on my side. And what I'm gonna do with you? That's all I'm gonna say. What I'm gonna do with you? At the end of the day, folks can only do what you allow folks. Giving off warning. Some folks pay attention while others don't, and they find themselves in a mess they allow. Yes, I almost slipped a few times. A prostitute is honest and upfront about what they're doing. Absolutely. Plus, they pro charges. Wait a minute. Okay. Hobos are large transactions. That's a good way to look at it. L says, I don't have much thought on a hobosexual. No experience with that. Okay. Fortunately, I don't think I've ever encountered a hobosexual, but I'm always on high red flag alert. And you know what? I think autocorrect is doing that to y'all. That's what I truly believe, though. Okay. Andrea, it can be hard to get yeah. Ooh, we get the hobo. Know what? For the remainder, if y'all gonna call it by the name, let's call them hobos, Hobos, because I think autocorrect is doing this to y'all though. So, and I don't want people thinking that we're being, um, homophobic or what have you though. So let's say hobos, because I know what you're trying to say. It can be hard to get those hobos out once they're in. You're absolutely right. And especially, let me go back to this. And especially in some places, it, it could be legally impossible, where legally difficult to get rid of them. You let them move in, and after, and again, I think each state law varies. This is my first time saying that this year. Results may vary. It may differ in your state. I don't even know what it is in Alabama, to be honest with you. But each state is different. If you stay in long, you're going to have a heck of a time getting them out your house. But I will say Alabama does recognize common law marriage. So I don't know what that play a part in it. I'm pretty sure my researchers out there in the audience will find out though. So, okay. I'm glad you brought that up, Andrea. Okay, it is. Okay. Okay. They don't require it. People are giving it. Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, autocorrect. Autocorrect is having a field day with that. That's what I figured. Oh, goodness. And squatters. Oh, man. I have seen stories of families and a stranger just walking around in their house like they pay rent there. And it's nothing too much they can do with it. Do about it, rather. My last experience was with a semi-hobo. She wasn't homeless, but manipulating was her best way of charming in my life. If you allow someone to squat in your house, you might have to evict them to get them out. Yep. Again, each state is different. Each state is different. 2026, the laws in some states have changed. 30 days is gone. Okay. Joe says, I have. Okay, come on. I've experienced it a few times. I thought I was believing in them and having faith in God. But honestly, I must have been thirsty, extremely lonely, and depressed. I thought the hobo had skills and could eventually come up. I was lying to myself. Don't we all? Don't feel bad. Don't we all? Don't we all? And don't let them get in them. Oh, yes. I think that plays a part in it too. I'm glad you brought that up, Tanya. I think that plays a part in it as well. That'll mess you up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, results may vary. I like y'all. Hey, Peggy, good to have you. Yes, I've encountered one. Like I say, hopefully you've learned your lesson. Hey, it happens. I'm sorry. I mean, hey, that's all right. Again, autocorrect. Don't even just say hobo and call it a day. It's all good. And harder to get them out if you had developed sincere feelings before you realize they're a hobo. Absolutely. Absolutely. And sometimes we know they're a hobo, even before. Some people don't realize it until deep into the relationship. And just like that gentleman said, the doctor said, the relationships start going to pot. And then sometimes off the bat. But hey, some people say a piece of a person is better than no person at all. And I hope I never get that desperate. Now I have been impacted negatively by a lot of squatters in the neighborhood, squatting and causing all the trouble and noise on the block. Wow. Oof, it's going on in Birmingham. So yeah, I get you. It can also be emotionally difficult if your feelings are attached to the hobo. Wow. Users abound these days. Yeah. Sometimes people ignore, they say that again. Say that again, kitty. Sometimes people ignore what's right in front of them. Like I just said, some people say, well, a piece of a person is better than no person at all. That's sad though, but it is what it is. I don't have a problem with getting them out. It was only twice, but it was easy. Pack them up and return to sender. Them streets. Okay. Now, listen, I want y'all to look at this video of a hobo. This is gonna trip y'all out. Then we got some commentary on it. So just sit back and take a listen.
How y'all doing? I'm Savon. I'm 27. Originally from Cleveland, Ohio. Currently homeless. I deal with blood clots. I deal with heart failure, and I deal with asthma. Currently don't have no place to stay. And I'm looking for a woman who could just help me with a place to stay, who cooks, who cleans, great sex, great communication, loyalty, love, real love, true love. Preferably where I'm at. I'm in New York, but I'm willing to travel. It really don't matter, so y'all can reach out and be a blessing. Yeah, I'm just trying to work on my health, get back in the gym like I was, and do what needs to be done, man. If anybody reach out, it'd be a blessing, like I said. My inbox is open. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I'm just looking for real love, true love. Somebody really want to build. Get to know me, and I want to get to know them. How y'all doing, man? It's for the ladies. When I'm Savon, I'm 27. So just because I'm homeless, I can't wake up to no, I can't wake up to no plate of food. I can't get no back rubs. I can't get no foot rubs. I can't get catered to. I can't get no kisses. I can't get no affection. I can't give out no back shots. Just because I'm homeless. Just because I'm homeless, man. I don't deserve love. I don't deserve peace. I don't deserve a smile. Just because I'm homeless. People making death threats about me because I'm homeless and I just want some love, man. Where the real women at? Back me up, man. We're the ones who loyal, the good women, man. Who see the potential in a man. Why y'all gotta dog me out? What I do? Damn. End of the day, man, I know I got problems. I know I got heart problems. I know I got blood clots. I know I'm currently homeless. I know I might not have no money in my pocket. But I got a heart, man. And I show love, and I'm very affectionate, man. I'm gonna give me a good woman, man. Y'all say I gotta get a white woman. It's cool. I like white women, too. I like good women, man. So, hey, it is what it is.
You know what? And the thing about it, what makes it so bad, it's the fact that he's being a bit demanding about it. You know, let me put this where Angel said. Come along, man. It was the Sandwich. Okay. Thank you. And the fact that he's demanding about it, that he's being entitled about it. Let me see. Boy, Ladies and gentlemen, watch out for this, okay? That's all I got to say is watch out for this. He's looking to travel with no money. If a stranger takes him in after this video, you can't be mad at whatever heartache, harm, or danger he brings to you. You know, now I've read, and I don't know how true that is. I'm glad you said that, Il. Someone said on social media that some poor girl took him in. That somebody took him in. And I've also read that he has a rap sheet. Uh, has a criminal record though. So with him, you don't know what, he's definitely, he could be a con man, but a real woman now. What real woman want a man who don't have anything going for himself? Okay? Women, I know y'all got more sense than that. Well, you got some out there. Just like you got some guys out there would fall for the same shenanigans, though. Okay, let me get to this. See, he was up front. He wasn't manipulating the line. Now, if a woman looks at him, looks at this, and it's dumb enough to date him that you ain't lying. You ain't lying. You deserve, you come on. You deserve love, but you need your mama. Oh boy. Uh Lou. What Lou says. This is definitely a hobo, and I would run. Sad, but I know they are out there. Let the doorknob hit you. That man down the street. Wow. Are you serious? Are you serious? Wow. Or getting wait, Angela, I'm glad you said that. You want to build, but asking and needing everything. How on earth, how the heck you gonna build something when you don't have anything? What the heck you gonna build? I'm glad you said that. What the heck is he gonna build? A Lego house? What? What is he gonna build? I'm not sure I would put him in the category of a hobo because he's transparent about his situation. He has a lot of ambition, but he's clear. The hobo to me lies about itself. Okay. Well, if you look up the term, and I like that, but if you look up the actual term of a hobo, they admit what they are, just like him. They ride trains, go from town to town, and no, you can't have none of that at my expense. Don't yeah, okay. Let me see. I don't think he's ain't hey, you know what, Tanya? That's possible. Angela Mullins, great to have you, but at least he's upfront about it, okay? Yeah, he's bold. I didn't hear not one time that he said he's trying to get a job to support himself. He's looking for someone to take care of a grown man. Just shaking my head. Sad part is he's probably in some woman's house now, and she is taking care of him, most likely. Take on Schwarzenegger's advice, get to the chopper. Okay. I think he was acting for this video, but he might actually be. That's a true hope. Oh boy. You mean the guy that living down the street? Okay. Yvonne. Let me get to Yvonne. I'm speechless. This has to be a joke. He doesn't look sick and definitely doesn't have his priorities in order. Anyone who takes care of him has to be crazy and beyond desperate. I'm with you. Yeah, Kitty. Yeah, kitty. Yeah, I agree with you, kitty. He needs a shelter, a mentor, a reentry to life program, Medicaid. I could go on. Yeah. He needs Jesus. Fix it, Jesus. Okay. Okay. It's a sin and a shame for an able bodied man to intentionally take advantage of living off of a woman. Yeah, that's true. That's crazy work. It's snow. Mm. Okay, I think he got a little game reverse psychologist soon. Okay, no way. Let me see. Fast food. Let me get to some who hadn't been up there. Chandra, fast food places are hiring every day. Shelter will take you and get your life together, one step at a time. He is right. Another race will take him in and help him. But I have a feeling he is hurtful. I believe it. I believe it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Angela says it bit. You're not building with my Legos either. Okay, let me get to the one. Uh, I think I'm disappearing. Don't do that to me now. Okay, hold on. Good to have you here. Talking about he can wake up to some what bed. Whew. Wait a minute. I mean, y'all coming in too. Hold on. And it seemed like string y'all want to act up toward the end. He said he would work once he got in for you. Didn't he say he cooks clean? Yeah. And some people be taking into that nonsense too. I think I think he has several videos, but you know what? Remind me if he is, I'm gonna show it to y'all on the next episode. Who's texting me while I'm live? Oh, okay. Uh, he didn't even tell the woman how he's gonna at least make her feel good. Just talking all the way around. Okay. Wait a minute. Let me do this. He gotta go. He gets to get to me every time. Okay. And a good life insurance policy. Whew, okay. Well, people, all I'm gonna just say is this: be careful out there. Be careful. Use some common sense, and just use some sense out there. Okay, use some sense, because people, unfortunately, mean you no good. Not everyone. You got good people out there, but you got evil people out there too. And just like that fella, just be careful out there, okay? Be careful out there, okay? Okay. Well, guess what, folks? You ain't gonna believe this. We out of time. That's it. That's the end of the show. That is it. We are out of time. That hour went by fast, didn't it? Well, guess what? I know. And for the first time this year, guess what? It is time for, I always forget to put them up there. It's time for these old announcements. Okay. Up front, up next at 30 minutes. 30 minutes. We and I'm gonna answer that. We gonna have the after party. So get your snacks and refreshments and libation ready, and just get ready to and if you're in the groups, SBC or SBCC, guess what? The link is up. All you had to do is click on it and join in. learn how to behave and everything. And then next week, no show, but guess what? We're gonna have the weekly fellowship, and we've been having a good time though. So come on in for that, and then if it's the Lord's will, we're gonna have another episode of SBC Tuesday Talk. And let me answer this right here. Let me answer this right here. Why don't I have panelists anymore? Well, no one's available. It's just that simple. No one's available. Didn't you used to be a panelist? I mean, I'm just asking. But no one's available. So, and I have to be respectful of other people's time. Anybody wants to be a panelist for the next episode, just let me know. But just let me know. Hey, I love that analyst. Are you saying I don't do a good job by myself? Okay. But anyway, but I'm glad you asked that question, though. And let me do this right quick, too. I tend to forget this right here. Do this right quick, and just make sure you go to the YouTube channel. If it pops up. Oh, man, it won't even pop up. Ain't that something? Yeah, that's all right. Well, anyway, just make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Yeah, let me do it as a banner. That might be better that way. Yeah, make sure you go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. Please be a subscriber. That's all. YouTube.com/@Mike Walker SBC. Do that. It won't cost you a dime. Okay, and that's it. Thank y'all so much for being here. Thank you for your participation, and thank you for your support. And we got a new year, and let's make this a great year if it's the Lord's will. So take care of each other. Be good. Stay vigilant. Be careful out there in this crazy world. Be kind to each other. Love on each other. And don't take any wooden nickels. And make sure you turn the volume up. Until next time, take care.
Took my name off your mirror, cleared your coat from my chair, trash bag full of old feelings, left it all on the stairs. Late night eyes, they were heavy, but my heart felt light. Cooked my dinner for one, baby, danced alone in that kitchen light. This is my clean slate skin, fresh air in my lungs again. Every step I take, I'm walking out. Every breath I breathe, I'm working it out. Brand new flame, let it begin. Watch me love this life I'm in. This is my clean slate skin. Wrap my hair in a bonnet, slept long, didn't dream of you. Woke up soft, but I'm broken. Felt my own hands, they carried me through. Called my that I'm ready. Laughed till tears ran free. There's a glow in my selfie now that came from choosing me.
I used to beg for a little peace. Now I'm the whole thing, can't you see? No more shrinking just to fit your frame. Say my first, my middle, last name. New key